park rangers. This is where we're going to put the cops who don't want to daily involve themselves in all of this bureaucracy that we're doing here. That's where we're going to try to put people who, while they will still have to follow our policies and procedures, they're here to deal with animals. They're here to deal with the chipmunk running down the road, if you catch my drift. We're going to put the people...
Can I be honest with you? I don't want to do the park rangers anymore. Is that bad? I'm not going to be, listen, man, it's one thing to be like, you want to do park ranger stuff and go out and do the park ranger, still be a police department, but then, you know, doing your thing. I'd be down with that. Having a small group of people, name ourselves, you know, do the park ranger stuff. Yeah, we do the wilderness stuff, but at the end of the day, we're still doing things, you know, not chasing little chipmunks on the sidewalk. Like, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna send this to Rap and be like, yeah, you can hold the rangers. Yeah, they can hold that shit. I don't want it. No thanks. No thanks. It's just, I mean, bro, I'm not going. The last thing I'm gonna do, okay? Okay, we're gonna break this down, okay? We're gonna break this down, okay? Break this down from a fundamental standpoint. All right. So you have the LSPD. Actually, shouldn't even put that there. You have the commissioner's office, okay? Commissioner's office is Knox. Actually, we'll go all the way from the top. Ravage and Knox, okay? Only reason I'm using Ravage and not Cassidy is because there's two Cassidys in high command, so we're just going to use Ravage here. So this is the big dogs. These are the people who make decisions. Ravage makes decisions based on the entire PD, right? When it comes to the big choices, server rule choices, you know, how many cops can go to a scene? Are the cops' guns too broken? Do they need to be rebalanced? Are the cars not strong enough? Or this or that? He's more of a balancing side 90% of the time. But the other 10% of the time, Ravage changes everything, right? Wakes up, changes this, changes that, changes this, which is good. It's not a bad thing. But it's all coming from Rav. Number two, you have Knox. Knox does quite literally everything. Everything. Okay? You want to get somebody hired that isn't a streamer? Knox. You want to do Academy? Knox. Approval. You want to promote somebody past a corporal? Need the Knox approval. You want to do a transport? You can approve a transport. I didn't spell that right. You can approve a transport yourself. But in order to get the bus, Knox. Or in order to increase your limits, right? From 8 to 10. You can't see that shit? Okay, let me change the color. Let me change the color. Doesn't matter. The sentiment stands. Pretty much every single thing that the chief of police does has to go through Knox. It was that way whenever I was chief. It's that way now when Glitchy is chief. Everything goes through Knox, okay? Underneath the commissioner's office, you have the LSPD. I don't like how I did this because it's too big. Can we restart? Can we restart a little bit? I think that's too big because there's going to be a lot of branches. Maybe we go like this. Actually, we go like this. Like that. You have the LSPD. Okay? With the LSPD, right now, you have the chief, which is Fu. The assistant chief, which is Pike. Right? And then you have all the captains. None of that matters. Then over here, you have the BCSO. Okay? Right? You have, I don't know why I put a line right there. Here you have the BCSO. Underneath the BCSO, you have Cassidy, which is Leanne, and that's all the fuck I know about BCSO. I have no fucking idea. No idea. No clue. Okay? And then here you have the troopers. Or I should just put state police. Okay? And here you have myself. And you have Lane and Mac. So this right here is the highest commands right now in the PD. Right? You got Fu. It really goes Rav, Knox, Fu, Cassidy, and then the troopers. I'm going to be honest. I am not going to go here and be the Rangers. Like, why would I do that? That makes no sense. Why would I go from doing the state police stuff and being on par with everybody to underneath Cassidy? That makes no sense at all. Zero sense. Zero. Doesn't make any sense. Why would I go from being in my own department with the state, where I don't really have to do LSPD and BCSO stuff, to do my own department with the Rangers that is classified as the beaver hunting department? Chasing down beavers. Or chipmunks, whatever the fuck he said. No. I'd rather just be the gum on the bottom of a shoe than a joke, you know? No thanks. Who cares about power on an RP server? Raven, it's not about power, brother. I could give a rat's ass about who I can tell what to do. You guys, from watching me for as long as you have, especially in the PD stuff, I could give an ass about that. The mindset is whenever I want to go and do stupid shit, I am not getting told by slapdick 1, 2, 3, or 4, hey, you do that again, you're getting sent off duty. So, fuck that. I don't want to have to deal with that shit. No, fuck that. Number one. Number two, like, that just doesn't sound fun to me, you know? That doesn't. I feel like the PD's going down the same route that every PD goes down. This is exactly what I wanted to stay away from with the PD. You know? I don't know, man. I've fallen out of love with the Ranger idea through this statement. I don't even want to do the Rangers anymore. It's like you put so much work into something to be good, it all gets ripped, and then you get put to chasing down beavers. Like, bro, what the fuck? We were on top of the castle. Now we cleaning up shit. Fuck that, bro. That's horseshit. That's horseshit. And listen, I don't mean this in a negative way. Also, I'm not trying to be an arrogant asshole when I say this, man. But the people above me are not that much better than me, you know? They just aren't. And I'm not even saying that as a dick. They're great. They're smart people and they're lovely people. But no, man, no. I don't want to do that. Especially if this is how it's going to be explained. If it was, yeah, the Ranger Department's going to open up, they're going to be their own new division, we're going to add some life into the PD, they're going to take care of the nature, but they're also going to help you guys on stuff, that'd be one thing. I'd be cool with that. Even if it wasn't even about the power, just a little bit of respect towards the department, I'd be cool with. But not this. This doesn't sit with me well. I don't like the way that this was phrased at all.